Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more automation games. This is OUTWORLD Station, and it just hit 1.0 update here on Steam just a couple days ago. And I've been trying to get my hands on it, and I have played a little bit here. So yeah, we are going to be automating things here in space while mining asteroids and building ships. It's a really fun little mining game. It's got a pull system just like the game Star Rupture. That one was really fun. So I do really like the pull systems here for automation games because it makes like you don't have to worry about belt throughput in this game. So these things right here, these are going to be our belts. We can't build any because we don't have any material. All the material that we get to get started is here, this whole plating here. So we're going to put that in our inventory here, and now we can build some stuff. I'm going to build it two different directions here. I'm going to dedicate a couple of sections here. One section here is going to be for like smelting. One is going to be for crafting complicated recipes. Another one for transport, etc., etc. The items can move here as long as they are attached to this hub, and the belts themselves, they can move to any direction. And you don't have to worry about throughput through the belts. You only have to worry about throughputs through the actual machines and storages. So all right, let's get started with this, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build a storage. Actually, a couple storages we're going to build. This guy right here is able to store a couple of things for us, and we're going to just make this a little bit longer like this. But one other thing that we need is this atomizer. This atomizer is like our, I wouldn't say miner. This is more like a crusher. And what we do is we grab asteroids like this. We grab them on with our little drone friend here, and we drop them into the atomizer. The atomizer takes them in, and we produce raw resources. So here we have titanium, silica, gold, and carbon. If you mouse over the asteroids, you can see what they contain. So this one has titanium and silica, this one has titanium and carbon, that one has titanium and carbon, etc. Those are the ones that have gold. Now we don't really need gold at the moment, maybe just for a few things, but it's not necessary. So I'm going to continue gathering some more stuff because we want to have as much raw resources as possible in our little thing here. And then with that, we can now start doing some automation. Here we go. So we're going to go in here, we're going to go general, we're going to build some more storages. And then after we have the storages, we want to build smelters. This is our smelting machine here. And the good thing about this is that we can attach smelters. Everything is attached, right? So if you see this thing here, this smelter has connections, right? You can see that it can connect to this smelter, it can connect to this storage here, and everything that is connected to the belts, even to themselves, right? You can see the storage here has a little connection there. You can connect smelters here, and all items can reach anywhere as long as they are attached to a belt or something, right? They just need some type of connection. So what we're going to do here is, I didn't actually want to build that, so I'm going to destroy it with R. I'm going to sell it, right? That gets my materials back. We don't lose anything. I'm going to build another smelter that's going to go right here. This guy right here is going to be our titanium smelting line, right? Now, what we'll do in the future is we can copy this. We'll copy it with Control-C, and we can place a line of titanium smelting furnaces all the way as far as the eye can see here. And so we won't have to worry about space and throughput, because that will allow us to get items where they need to go anywhere on our little factory spaceship here. Right? So that's that. This guy's going to be doing titanium. Now we do need to tell the factory here what to do. But we need to say, hey, Atomizer, I want you to send any titanium ore down this line here and deliver it to this smelter. Like so. Now you can see that we have a bunch of little titanium ores going through this belt. You can send out as many items here as you want. If we wanted to send out more than 240 per minute, the only throughput limiter is the actual machine itself. But if we copied and we got another machine here, then we'll be able to send out through the belts even another 240, which is 480 items per minute. We're making titanium ore, and this is outputting titanium bars. Now we need to tell it, okay, you've made the bars. We're going to press F here to link this smelter to this storage. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to start sending out the titanium over to the storage here, and that is going to be our titanium storage. We're going to have a storage for every single item, and that's going to allow us to organize ourselves and be good at the game, per se, right? Anyways, next item on the list here is going to be carbon. We're just going to go down the list here. I'm going to make a couple other things with the smelter, right? We can make 4 things, so I'm going to make 4 smelters here like this. So you are carbon, you are going to be glass fiber from silica, and then you are going to be gold from gold ore. With that, we can now say, okay, well, now we have all of our raw resources on this guy right here. So we're going to click on him after pressing F. This is our link button. We're going to click on him. We're going to hold shift and we're going to say, okay, well, you can send whatever item these furnaces are requesting. You can just send them over, right? And then there we go. He's just sending whatever he's got over, all the items at a limit of 240 per minute. And that's that. Now, all that, the gold is going in here, the silica is going in here, the carbon's going in here, the titanium's going in here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, there we go. We've got that sorted. Now, we do need to tell all of these smelters that I want you to put my gold in there. I want you to put my fiber in here. I want you to put my carbon in here. And now we're going to have storages with all these items that we're crafting, and we are pretty much good to go. We've got a bus here. Now, okay, what if we want more? What if we want more titanium, right? We need more titanium for a couple of reasons. We're going to be really using a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and gather some stuff here. We're going to put it in here, and boom, we're all set. That's going to give us some more material. Look at that. All the silica, all the titanium, all the carbon. I'm going to grab some more here and put it in there. So we have, boom, there you go. One thing I also need to do is I need to go ahead and look at my objectives. Our first objective is going to be basic manufacturing. Basic manufacturing is going to unlock the matter printer, hull plating, basic frames, fiber optics, and composite material. All of these things are made with the materials that we're mining now, right? So that's what we're going to do. It wants 50 titanium, 25 carbon, and 10 gold. That's easy enough. We should have all of that here. We have 100 titanium, we have 46 gold, and we have glass fiber. I think that's all we needed, right? Or carbon. I'm just going to take everything. I'm going to take everything and I'm going to put it in here, because over here is my list of items that we need. We need titanium. Okay, that's satisfied. Carbon, satisfied. Gold, satisfied. Awesome. That means that we can now complete this mission here. We're all set. Next mission here is going to be factory evaluation. So we're going to upgrade our station to station level 2, which is nice. It's going to need some hull plating, basic frames, composite, and fiber optics. These are our level 2 items made in the matter printer. For the matter printer, we're now going to be doing the same thing that we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to be putting storages at the front. Always put storages out front. I really like doing this setup. It works for me. And then we're going to get our production matter printers. Now, I just did consume all of my hulls, so that's bad. But don't fret, because you can craft things within your inventory. It's not ideal. I'm just going to grab some of this material back. I'm going to grab some of this just so I have the things that I need to craft, right? Okay. One of the main things that we do need always is going to be hull plating. So I'm going to craft some here in my inventory. I just want to make hull plating. We make hull plating with this titanium. We also make basic frames with titanium. Okay, and it's good to keep an eye on your ratios here, just so that you have enough items you're producing enough items to satisfy whatever you're wanting to produce, right? So just keep an eye on that. There are a couple of things like this guy right here does 30 per minute, right? This guy does 30 per minute. And this guy does 30 per minute. They're all usually 30 per minute, except when we get to this little area right here, you'll see that it's a little bit different. Okay, we should have enough for a single matter printer. This matter printer is going to be our hull plating production. Good. Okay, so we have titanium here. We can say, okay, send the titanium that you produce to this matter printer. And from the matter printer, send the hulls over to this storage here. And then look at that. We're sending all the titanium that's in this storage here going over to this matter printer. The matter printer is now receiving that, and it's making hull plating for us automatically. We now have hull plating production. Easy enough, right? Let's do the next thing. The next thing is we want to get frames. So at this part right here, we're going to be making basic frames. Basic frames also needs titanium, but guess what? It needs 80 titanium per minute to sustain 20 basic frames per minute. Are we making 80 titanium per minute? No, we're not. We're only making 30. This is already consuming 30 per minute, so we're going to be left with no titanium at all. We need to make even more titanium, and it's so easy to make. You can press Control C to copy whatever machine you just clicked on there, and it'll copy it with the same settings. I want the same settings because this guy now is going to be putting the titanium bars to here, right? And then we're now producing 60 titanium per minute. I'm going to press Control here so I can see the items. I'm going to grab some more hull plating here, and I'm going to copy this guy because now we're making 90 titanium per minute. If we can sustain it from this atomizer here, where we have titanium here, we have titanium ore and some silica there. So we do have a lot of titanium, but it's going to be a constant feed here all the way. Oh, look at that. Modules are low on power. So we do have to take a look at our power production here. We do have solar panels. Solar panels cost us some basic frames and some gold. Easy enough. We can just put a solar panel right here. And maybe we'll just put another solar panel right there. Now we have 2 solar panels. The thing with these solar panels is when the game first came out, the first release here, you had to constantly come here and manage the angles of this solar panel. So they made it so that you don't have to do that. You only have to align them once. And it wants to look at where the sun is. I don't see a sun here, but there is some light coming out from that area there. So that's fine. That's where the solar panels need to go. So now we have some power. What is our power production looking like? We can produce 110 megawatts of power. We are currently using 46, but we have a max use of 51. If all machines are running, we're using 51. Right now, we're only using 46, which is fine. There's probably some machines here that aren't running because we don't have the materials for it. Probably this guy right here. Yeah, there's no stuff here. Okay, so like I said, this guy now, he wants some titanium. So we're going to send our titanium from this storage here. We're going to just send them over to, bam, there you go. Now you'll start receiving titanium. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Okay, we still are not making enough titanium though, because this is consuming 30, this one's consuming 80, so we need 110. We're only making 90. We need to copy another one of these. Now we're making 120. So 120 can satisfy 110. Easy, right? Easy. We just need more meteors. We're going to be constantly gathering meteors here just so that we can sustain production. So just going to grab all of these guys that are near me. I can't go out too far yet because there are enemies about in the shadows and they will attack. I'm not ready to fight. I'm going to just keep grabbing all of this material here just to have it. The one, at least this stuff that's near me. I'm just going to grab it, put it in here and let it roll. All right, so what are we at here? This is almost full. We got a lot of titanium, but we don't have a lot of the other resources. So we are crafting a bunch of stuff here. Press Control to see what we have. We have a little bit of stuff here. Okay, now you need to output from here to there. Put those frames into storage, please. Put those frames into storage. There you go. And then that is just hanging out there. Perfect. What other materials do we need? Now, we need another matter printer, but we can't afford it because we need more plate. We can't do that because we need more basic frames. Production items, matter printer, one here, one there. Okay, these guys don't have recipes, but I do know that I want to produce fiber optics from this guy right here. And then from this guy over here, I want to produce composites. Very easy, right? Composites needs carbon. So from this storage that has carbon, I'm going to say, okay, send it over to my composite printer over there. From the composite printer, put it in storage. Easy enough. We have fiber here. Fiber goes into the fiber optics or whatever. From there, and then from there, from the fiber optics printer, we go back into the storage. But now we are producing all of the items that we are being requested. So we need some hull plating, basic frames, composite, and fiber cables. Easy enough. We only have 4. We don't have a lot, so we need to just kind of let this roll, right? Do we need to expand on more stuff, right? What is your requirement? 36 per minute. Here we're making 30 per minute. This is requiring, yeah, we're just making 30. So we're a little bit short by 6 here. Same thing over here, 36. We're only making probably, yeah, we're only making 30. So nothing crazy. As long as the material is flowing from here, we should be fine. I think I do need to, well, actually no, we are at 215 out of 240, so we don't have any issue. What I could do is I could maybe just put another atomizer right there and just let it sit there for a little while, right? If I can go just to have the throughput capacity, right? I just kind of want to have the throughput capacity. Just let's put some stuff in here. Let's put some stuff in here. Little rocks, big rocks, all the rocks. Okay, we'll put it in there. We'll keep collecting some more stuff. It doesn't hurt us. Power's really not that much of a struggle here. And then we'll just put some more in here. Boom. Now, I do want to get to miners as quickly as possible. So we got some more of these, we got some more of this, we got some more of this, and this. Let's go ahead and put that in here so that we can upgrade. So hull plating, basic frames, fiber optics, and composite. All set. Complete. Our hub has been upgraded. Okay. Station level 2. Okay, so next objective. We're tier 2. Enhanced manufacturing. This is going to get us our fabricator, which is going to do... This is a 2-item printer. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Boom. There we go. All we need is some hull plating and basic frames. Let's go ahead and feed that because we have it. And there we go. Complete. We can now make the fabricator. Now, in order to make a fabricator, we need the following. I need some of this material here. We're going to be making artificial diamonds. We're going to be making molecular bonding. And yeah, some more stuff. So, general rule of thumb, keep things separated. There is the ability to go into a level 2 kind of situation, right? You can go at a vertical building, but that maybe if we wanted to expand later, we don't have the need for that just yet. Okay, so the next order of business is we need to put some storages if we had some materials here, right? We need to put some storages over here. So production, storages, one storage here, one storage here. Why is that? Because we are going to need another matter printer here, and then we also need another smelter on this side. You'll see shortly here. I just need more plates. I need more plates. I need more of everything. So make sure that we grab all that. Let's go ahead and do production. Let's get a smelter on this side. Boom. All right, this smelter here is going to be making our molecular bonding. That requires silica, right? Silica into molecular bonding. So we're going to get you into there. Oh, look. This guy right here. I'd like to copy this settings from this guy to over there. So I need to go, you will send stuff to all of my smelters. So here, 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 here. And then you're all set. Now you're sending items as well. Before he wasn't sending any items before, but now he is. Now he is. As you can see, these belts have unlimited throughput, so send whatever it wants all the way across. All right, so now we're making here molecular bonding. The next thing here is going to be artifact scanning. Artifact scanning is going to need nano plating, fiber optics, artificial diamonds. That is going to allow us to get some upgrades for our little drone and our base as well. Before we do that, we need to go back into production, and we need to make a matter printer that's going to live right over here. We're going to keep our matter printers on this side of the hub, and we're going to keep our smelting arrays on this side of the hub here. And over here, we're going to get our fabricators. Good, good. Okay. You are going to be making artificial diamonds. Artificial diamonds require carbon. That's pretty easy. We got some carbon right here. This goes right in there, and then from there into the storage. All right. So, next order of business is going to be fabricators. So, fabricators are same thing, same general idea. We're going to put storages. We need a bunch of storages. I need some more. Like I said, you're always going to be starving for plates. It's going to be the bane of our existence here. We're always going to be starving for plates. So, maybe we don't need this guy. So I'm going to sell this guy. There you go. All right. So these guys here, we need a fabricator here. Can't afford it because I need more plates. Of course I need more plates. All right. How do we expand? If we wanted more plates, we could get more plates, right? We're going to get some right here. I'm going to copy one of these and maybe another one. Actually, just one for now. And then we also need to probably get some more furnaces. And we can't get more furnaces because we need more hull plating. We can't get more hull plating because we need more furnaces. all of the problems that we have are always going to lead back down to the singular things, right? So we just need more titanium ore. We should have plenty of the titanium ore here. Yes, we do. What we don't have is power. So can we just get another couple of these guys ready? You can click on each individual solar panel with shift, and then you can adjust them all at the same time. We should be good on power again. Up to 230. We just doubled our power production. Awesome. Okay, so do we have some more hull plating? Yes, we do. We can use it to make some more of the titanium. I'd probably want to get some more titanium. I want to make as much titanium as possible. But for that, we need some more hull plating. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I want to make some more hull plating. And in order to do that, I need some more hull plating. So can I not do that? No. Production. What do you need for matter fabricator? I need 2 more hull plates. All right, easy enough. There we go. Now we should have a decent amount of hull plating coming in. We're probably going to need a decent amount of this stuff in order to produce some of the items that we're going to make right now. But anyways, I need all the hull platings, please. Are we producing enough titanium to sustain all of our needs? Probably not. Okay, probably not. But at least we have a steady production of hull plating, right? Now, we do want to start making the next few items, which is going to be a fabricator here. But we're going to be making nano plating. Nano plating requires hull plating plus molecular bonding. So we're going to get hull plating all the way around to here. Easy, right? And then we're going to get molecular bonding all the way to here. And then we have our 2 items that we need for this. Pretty easy, right? Very simple. And then our output would just live in this storage right here. Easy enough. Okay. All right. Let's get our next fabricator going. We need some more hull plating. I also need to go ahead and set an objective here. Artifact scanning. Let's do that. That needs fiber optics and nano plating. All right. We're making that. And we also have some diamonds here, right? Yeah. I'll drop the diamonds in here. So diamonds, fiber optics, and then nano plating, which we're making right now. Yeah, we just made our first one. Okay. Production fabricator 1, and then we can't afford the next one because we need more hull plating. Of course we need more hull plating. Production fabricator, boom. All right. So now we have all of the stuff that we need. This guy's going to be making reinforced frames. Reinforced frames require molecular bonding plus basic frames. Basic frames are right here, and we're going to feed that to that. And then we also need, is it molecular bonding? Yes, it is molecular bonding from here to there. So that is now good. And then we can just put that right in there. All right. Easy enough. Nanoplating. How much nanoplating do we have? 5. We have exactly 5. Let's go ahead and drop that off right here and complete. We can now do the next item on our list, which is resources, general, artifact analyzer, which requires even more hull plating. Boom. All right. The artifact analyzer is the thing that's going to get us some superpowers. So we just put this guy right here, and then we have to go around, do some exploration, find some artifacts, put it in here. There's a timer that we have to wait, and then you get some tech points. And this is our technology points for our drones, and then technology points for our station. What I want to focus on is getting heavy thrusters, because heavy thrusters allows us to get bigger inventory and allows us to carry more items when we are out in space. We need to drag some meteors over. Speaking of dragging meteors over, let me just grab some stuff here while I'm out here and bring it on over to here. Let's just grab some stuff while we're here. There you go. Okay, so we got some molecular bonding. We got some nano stuff. All right, so we have some items here. We need to look at our next mission, and that is going to be energy storage. Easy enough. Just need some diamonds, need some molecular bonding. Except, grab the diamonds we already have. Molecular bonding we don't have, because we need some molecular bonding from here. And we're going to drop that off right there, and then we're going to hit complete. We now have batteries. Batteries allows us to store power. Boom. And we just put some batteries right over here if we could afford it, but that requires fiber optics, which we don't have, but we do have a little bit there. Have a little bit. Nothing crazy. We're going to be missing a lot of fiber optics later on. You'll see. We're going to need a lot of that. All right. So power, energy storage. Let's put a couple of these here. Power, battery. Boom. That's going to get us some storage. We'll put 3 there. And then we should be fine. Okay. So that section there is doing our power. This section here is doing our single item fabrication. This is doing smelting. This is doing multiple item fabricators. Good. The next thing we need to do now is search for the next mission here. It's deep space scanning. This is going to require nanoplating, reinforced frames, and artificial diamonds. 5, 10, 15. Nothing crazy. We should be able to. We should have the items for this. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, we're missing some stuff. We do have diamonds here, and we do have some more nanoplating here. So I'll take that, and then we do have some frames here. That should now be enough. Oh no, I took them. All right, research level 3, basic computing. Now we're getting to the hard stuff here. This requires 50 gold and fiber optics, allows us to make computers and circuit boards. Let's go ahead and do that. Select. All right, I think she wants us to go just look at the system here. This is the Tau system. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 planets and the asteroid belts. So this is where we're at right here. This is where our little base is at, and we just need more of this stuff right now. We also need to go exploring and find. We need to go find, what's it called? Our mining situation. All right, production. I need another fabricator. That's going to go right here. This guy is going to be making. Oh no, we have to deposit the gold in here. So we have 16 gold there. We got some more over here. So we have 15. We got some more gold here, and then we need some fiber optics right there. And then we should be all set. We can now make computers. Awesome. We're going to be doing that in this fabricator here. Computers. Oops, sorry. No, let's change this to circuit boards. And then this one, you'll do computers. Yeah? Okay. So your output goes there. Your output goes there. Easy enough. Computers need fiber optics and circuit boards. So we're going to get fiber to here, and then we're going to get circuit boards from here to there. Okay, and then this circuit board needs gold and fiber, right? So we're going to get gold to here, and then also fiber cables to here. Now we should be producing circuit boards. Circuit boards go into computer production, and then we're all set. We need to select an objective here. Automated ore extraction is what we want. We want to get this miner going, and we want to get automated ore extraction. Okay, we got meteors coming in. Whoa! Oh man, no! Don't hit anything. Don't hit anything. Oh, meteor strike is ended. We're saved. And then meteors sometimes drop some stuff, like over here. This has gold, carbon, silica. Bunch of stuff that we can just put in our atomizer here. Drop it in there. Free resources. Resources come to us. We don't go to them. Except for right now, where we're going to them. And we're trying to get some stuff. I do need to do some more exploration. I need to go find some ships. And bring back some artifacts. We need nanoplating, and then we need computers. Which we're not making yet, because we're missing circuits. Circuits are missing fiber. Fiber is missing silica. Did we put a bunch of fiber in here? We did. Yeah, so you're gonna need some fiber. There you go. Get to work. Make those circuits. All right. Let's go gather some more resources. We need to start finding where we're gonna be mining. We need to find our mining nodes so that we can start setting up our miners. Automated mining. Instead of dragging and dropping meteors everywhere. We need to do some more exploration. So let's go ahead and find some stuff. We need to also clean up these enemies. All right, we're gonna just clean up, kill a couple of these guys. Okay, perfect. And okay, so here we have a gold ore node, which is nice. Kill this guy. Recover energy. Kill this guy. Don't get hit, which I just did. There you go. All right, so this is our gold ore node. This is our titanium down here, and then we can It looks like a crash ship over here. Yeah, we can definitely come over here and just needs basic frames and one computer to open. Should be easy. In the meantime, while I do that, I'm gonna go and deliver some meteors or asteroids actually. And I'm gonna take care of this guy. Cool. All right. So computers, I'm gonna take one computer. 5 computers actually. Pretty nice. We're gonna take some of this. We're gonna take some of this. And we're gonna do some research. So you need 3 computers and 10 nanoplating. Easy enough, complete, done. And we have automated extraction. Basic ship construction is next. This is pretty much our science pack. Green science, blue science, and you make them with engines and computers. So we're doing fine now with that. All good. Over here for that ship construction needs some nanoplating, which we have. Need some computers, which we have another one over there. And then also need some reinforced. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Grab these computers, drop them in there, and we can complete that. We can now make the next item on our list, which is the small shipyard. Okay, that's pretty much our like science thing. Computers, production overview. Sure, I'll put that in there. Small engine unlocked. Small engine unlocked. That needs to be crafted in a fabricator. So we'll get to that in a bit. I just need some resources. Let me get some resources here. We have that production fabricator. Boom. That can go here. Small engine production. You go there. We don't really need a lot of small engines right now, but we can just go ahead and set that up. That needed composite, which is right here. Drop that in there, and then that goes into the storage. We are all set here. Very nice. We're going to be making some small engines. Nothing crazy. I'm happy. All right, let's go. Let's do the next things. The next thing that we need to do is we need to continue getting more meteors because we need more resources for everything. So I'm going to gather some more rocks and I'm going to bring those back to base. So let me get rid of this guy right here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab these rocks right here, bring them back, drop them off right here. Good. Come back. And we can do some more exploration. I really do want to get some exploration done because I need to see where our resources are. So I'm gonna fly around, do some exploring, not worry about the enemies. I just need to find where my items are, my mining nodes. We're really fast. That's silicone over there. That's very important. It's not too far from us. Oh, be careful with the purple stuff. Don't want to get close to that because it will hurt you and kill us. All right, so we're finding some stuff. That's another mine right there, right? That's carbon. Nice. Yeah, let's hope that these guys don't aggro onto our base. Just want to do some exploration here. Very quickly. All right, are we good now? Can we just go back to base? Okay. Let's hope that they don't come after us. Drop it in here. Boom. Got more resources. We need more computers. We need more hull plating. We need more nano plating. All set. Computers can go in here. And our research here is now complete. Okay. Awesome. Next. Order of business. Are we getting attacked? Did we aggro stuff? No. Okay. So now we have a production overview panel here. This is very nice because this shows us here what we're producing versus what we're consuming. Right now we're consuming 240 titanium ore per minute. We're not producing any because we don't have a mine for that. We don't have a mine for gold ore. We don't have a mine for silica. We don't have a mine for carbon. So we're not producing any of that stuff. What we are doing is we're making 240, consuming 170, which is nice. We're making 30 gold, consuming 31. Not good. Carbon 30, consuming 32. Not good. Glass consuming 30, making 30, consuming 31. Molecular bonding 87. This is the only one that's green over red. We want to always be green over red in our production. 11 composite, consuming 48. Diamonds 2 to 0. Computers 2 to 0. We're not consuming any of this stuff here except for circuit boards. We're producing 16, consuming 7. So all good. No worries. Nanoplating, we're making 5. We're not consuming any. So this is all very good information for us. All right. So what we want to do now is we want to do a little bit of expansion. We need to make more of this, right? We need to make more of this. We need to make more gold. We need to make more of this. So just added one more layer of production to each of those. That was pretty easy, right? I could also do the same to this right here. And then finally I could do the same to this right here. Oh, actually, we probably don't need, we're not consuming diamonds like that. But this is good. This is good. How's our power doing, by the way? Power here is maximum 235. So we could get a brownout here very quickly. Let's make sure that we get some more solar panels. Can't afford that because we need gold, and we don't have any gold because it's being consumed somewhere. Do we have some gold here? Oh, we do. We have some computers too. Some reinforced plating, nano plating. Okay, we have a couple of things here. Last but not least is making the Aeon hoppers. This is our science packs. This is all going to be really good. Drone storage slots are going to get +4 when we upgrade our station level. That's all good. Very nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and make our little general shipyard. And we're going to put this guy right here. And we want to make 3 Aeon hoppers. So all we need to do is click here and make 1, 2, 3. Okay. What do you need in order to produce Aeon hoppers? You need a couple of different things. Shipyard idle. Why are you idle? What does your production need? Duplicate mode. 1 ship input, small yard. Start. Why are you not making things? Start production. Oh, the game was paused. That's what it was. All right, so we can add some more of these. No problem. Solar generators need alignment. Sure. Let's align these. There we go. We're good here. Let's add some expansion here. I think that's needed for more solar farms or solar panels here in a second. Okay, so this guy needs hull plating, computers, and small engines. Not a problem, right? We can definitely do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so computers, small engines, and hull plating. You're gonna go here, and that's gonna receive all the items it needs to make the Aeon hopper. That's gonna produce the hoppers, and we'll be happy. You sending stuff over? Yes, you are. Nice. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to gather up some resources. Definitely want to gather up some resources because we need a lot of everything. We need a lot of everything, and it's going to be a problem if we're running short and we're waiting for material. I need to see if we actually found all 3 items. So press M here. We got gold, we got titanium, we got silica, and we got carbon. Good. We got everything that we need. Let's start with the silica. Silica is the one item that we're going to need the most of everything. Titanium is also very important, but right now we got a lot of titanium from just mining those, just getting those asteroids. So we're going to start with silica over here. I know for a fact that silica is a really big problem. So I'm going to clear this little asteroid here. Boom. We now have nothing. We can do this, capture that. And we're going to go to resources, miner. I'm going to put this miner here. Of course, we can't build it because we need fiber. All right, well, let's sort that out then. Let's get some rocks here, bring them back. Yeah, I think the problem is that we're consuming more than we're using on the fiber. So we just need to make more. So let me make sure that that is happening. Let's add a couple more of these. We need a lot of fiber. I know for a fact we're gonna need a lot of fiber. So just kind of doing that. Also added some more plates there, just for giggles. This guy, what are you making? You're making the glass fiber. Okay, let's make some more of these too. Make sure that we have the silica coming in. A little bit of silica, nothing crazy. Let's grab some more of this. Deliver it back. Okay, let's hope that we have enough silica here. We're going to be needing, yeah, this, all of this uses fiber, so that's one of the big problems. This one uses 12, which is a lot. That is a lot of fiber. Okay, do we have any to spare? We do not. Oh, are the Aeon hoppers done? I think we need to move the Aeon hoppers here. This is missing small engines. We have one. Why haven't we made a single small engine? Oh, we do. We have 41 of these guys. So that's a problem. Let's put them in here for now. Yeah, just consume that. All right. So there you go. We got one hopper done. Yeah, we definitely need more of the cables. Let's look at our overview here again. We're making 78 glass fiber, but we need 120. So we just don't have the silicon. We just don't have it. We're about to get attacked. Let's make sure that we survive this. These guys drop loot sometimes, which is good to have. But we definitely want the meteors. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get this guy. And we're gonna get this guy. Okay, let's make sure that we get these guys. One down. Two down. Cool. Meteor strike cleared. Let's get our items over here. You dropped a superconductor. You dropped an engine. You have a computer. And then what do you need? You need silica. I just dropped all my silica off, man. Okay, let me grab some of this stuff, bring it back, and deliver. There you go. Just dropping off garbage here. Do we have a little bit of silica? I want to take a small stack here. Just a half a stack there, and let's go get that ship there. One ship is awaiting in the shipyard. Oh, that's for our science, right? Let's drop this guy off. There you go, and then we can do completed objective. No, with two ships. No, this guy's still being built, and he needs a computer. We got our 3 Aeon hoppers. We can now send that off and test ship completed. We are now at stage 4. We're moving with this. Okay, so superconductors is the next order of business here, right? We need to produce superconductors, and then we can go with automated logistics. This is really where we want to be with automated logistics. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy, just fiber optics and diamonds. We should have some fiber now. No, we don't have fiber because we don't have... Yikes. Okay, I'm going to grab some more computers. Computers, processors, reinforced plates, nano plates. I guess what we really want to do is we want to get this mine out here. This is what we want. All right, so we want to get our first mine, resources, production, miner. Miner needs more fiber optic cables, which we don't have. Oh man. I need a little bit of fiber. Just need a little bit. Do you have some over here that I can steal? No, you only have 4. You have 1. It's just we don't have it. We don't have it. All right. Well, let's continue gathering meteors then. Drop that in there. Make sure there's some silica. Oh, this thing wants 8 nanoplating for 12 cargo pods? Sure, we could do that. This is a sort of trading mission thing. So we could do this, complete it, and we get some rewards. Let's continue getting some more meteors so that we can have enough silica and fiber to do our things. Okay, we're gonna drop this off right here. Oops, you need to go in here. You're also silica. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We could have 2 mines here connected. What do you have here? Well, we'll take that. And let's take a look at what we have over here. We'll kill a couple of these guys. There you go. Grab some of these guys and let's see what they dropped. We got a ball. We got some stuff there. Titanium ore, sure. Cargo pods, which I left back at the base. Darn it. Oh, please tell me you have a cargo pod. No. What about you? Do you have a cargo pod? No. All right. Knowingly enough, this keeps happening to me. What about you? No. All right. Let me see if I could get this cargo pod, right? I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this as well. because I want to start doing the research. So I have the cargo pod. This titanium here is also important. Okay, great. So let's grab some more resources, because I know that we're starving back at base until we get automated mining. There you go. Let's go get our ships here, right? There's a ship. This guy. You just need some silica. Unlock. And we get a bunch of stuff here. Cool. All right, let's get the next one. Okay. Do we have a circuit board? We do. Right here. Make sure we clear you. Good. And we'll grab this. We'll drop circuit board here. Unlock. Some more resources. Great. All right. Grab the meteors. Bring them back. Done. Okay. Very nice. What were we missing for that miner? Resources, right? Resources, miner, fiber. Do we have the fiber now? We still don't have the fiber. Where's it all going? It's all going over here. We got to make sure that we have that silica going. We got to get that silica mine going. All right, here's our first mine. Resources miner. Finally. We're going to pull out like this. This miner needs power out here by himself. So we need to give him a solar panel. We need to give him a energy storage. Actually, yeah, we need to sell here. Because I have a little bit of a system here. So you need power via battery. We're also going to give you 2 solar cells, which then need to be aligned. Right? Like so. Now you're mining. You're also going to need a storage. And then with the storage, we're going to need to get the superconductors and then our transport guys. But what we're going to do is we're going to start storing silicone right here. Oops. From here to there. And that's going to now start mining silica into this storage over here. And we're going to be sort of drowning in silica now. We won't have a fiber cable issue. Let's make sure we clear any enemies in the near vicinity. Do we have? What do we have in here? What do you need? You need one of those, which we have now unlocked. Gives us a bunch of stuff. Cool. All right, let's bring this stuff back to base. Let's go. Drop it off. Sweet. Okay. There we go. Hull plating. Hull plating, hull plating. We got a lot of hull plating. We need to clean up our inventory a little bit. Diamonds can live here. Fiber optics, we got a little bit of. Can we get some more fiber? 3 here. And 1 here. And then none over here because we need more glass fiber. And then this needs more silica. Oh, I have some in my inventory here. So I could just put it in there. And that'll start feeding our friends. Let's go get some more silica. Because we've set up silica over here. So, 182. Good. Bring it back. Okay, drop it off. Oops. Drop it off in there. Nice. All right. Let's get those fibers going. And then we'll be back. Let's just continue gathering meteors. There you go. We haven't found one of those artifacts. We need to. We definitely need to find one of these guys in here. So you just need a singular computer and a thing. There you go. We got our first artifact. Take a look at it. It's a little like hexacube thing. Let's go bring that back. All right, we're going to drop it right in there. That's going to start researching. It takes 5 minutes to get one of those points, and then we can do it on heavy thrusters. Let's continue gathering more stuff, because that's all that we can do for now. So we got some fiber here. Well, a little bit, nothing crazy. I think it's all being sent here. So I'm going to grab some from here. I'm going to grab some from here. Nice. We have liftoff. Let's go get some more silica. All the way over here. So we'll grab 246. Bring that back. Drop it in there. And let's go make our second miner. Second miner is going to be mining titanium. Here it is. All right, that's the closest one. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and set up our second miner. Boom. We're going to go ahead and get this thing. Pull it out. Get some power. Now we don't have enough items for that. Can we just make this? There you go. Okay, that should allow us to get this energy cube, put down this storage unit, and assign you to there. And then we need to align you, of course. There you go. You should be able to start mining titanium ore. That's going to get us a lot of titanium ore. Sweet. Oh, we got meteors coming. Let's make sure we take those out. We don't want it damaging our hub. Here we go. 3 of these guys. Should be easy. Ooh, out of power. All right, no big deal. No big deal. There you go. And we got a little rock. Sweet. Let's bring that back. All right, we need 50 fiber optics to get this superconductor going. Yikes. We don't have nearly enough here. Do we have some over here? We got 17 here and we got 20 here. Good. All right, so that should be enough. Boom, and the diamonds, we're all set. Complete. We got superconductors done. Now we want to do automated logistics, which is just computers and nanoplating. Let's go ahead and do that. Done. Computers and nanoplating. Drop this in here. Computers plus nanoplating and complete. Nice. All right. Now we can go ahead and unlock the freighter dock. That is what I was waiting for. What does the freighter dock do for us? Well, it transports the ores from the miners. And here we need nanoplating, reinforced frames, and computers in order to make one of those guys. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take all this stuff from here. I'm going to take this plus more computers. Good. Done. Let's go ahead and put our freighter dock. Why do we still not have enough? Because we need this stuff. We really don't have any carbon? Are we really short on carbon? I mean, we have 58 here. Where's it going? Oh, it's going to this engine stuff. We should really stop making engines. We don't need more. We definitely don't need more. We don't need more engines than what we already have. I'm also going to put some other stuff that I don't need in my inventory here. Actually, I'm going to keep it because I don't know if I'm going to come across a ship that needs some of those parts. So here we go. We have our first tech point. Definitely going to do it onto heavy thruster because that's going to allow us to carry more items, more asteroids in our body. So I'm going to keep that. I do want to get the composite. So let me feed you. Actually, let me just craft that myself so that it doesn't accidentally go somewhere else, right? So transport, freighter dock, boom. There we go. Now, this guy, we need to rename to hub. This is our hub transport. We need to make a freighter as well. So I'm going to click on this and we've made our first freighter. First freighter is Freighter Alpha, right? That's his name. He's going to live right there. Now, since we don't have another docking hub, we need to make another one. Do we have the materials to make another one? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to go over to our silica mine here, and we're going to go and we're going to build another freighter dock. Boom. The freighter dock is going to receive items from this storage into there. It's going to get all this silica that we have. It's going to sit inside here. Now, what do we need to do? We need to say, okay, I want this freighter Alpha to go drop off at the hub and pick up at Alpha here. But this Alpha needs to be renamed because this is going to be our silica mine. And confirm. So now the freighter is going to silica mine. It's picking up from silica mine, depositing at the hub. Okay, let's go to the hub and configure the things that we need to do there. Now we have silica automated. Perfect. Okay. At the hub here, we're going to put a storage unit right next to it, right over here. Okay. Anything from the hub goes into the storage unit. Anything from the storage unit will go into the furnaces here. So we need to select all these furnaces like so, so that the hub can distribute. Okay. So now this guy here is distributing to all of these furnaces whatever items come from the dock thing. Okay. What is the next order of business? We want to make another freighter dock. We need more nanoplating and more composite. Okay, we could do that. We should have some nanoplating right here. We should have some... We don't have enough composite. Do we have some composite over here? No. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. We don't have another objective, though. We probably should go ahead and select another objective. Okay. Equipment might be something that I'm interested in. Let's see. We'll put some of this stuff in here and this stuff in here. Let's complete that. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the equipment module. So general equipment station. It doesn't need anything crazy. Reinforced frames, which we have right here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and say equipment station. Let's put you right here. Actually, let's just put you right here. And what do we want to do? Select an item to craft. A Neuron laser. Powerful beam laser that can destroy enemies on an oncoming meteor. And then we also want the afterburner. Okay, so this is where this comes into play. We can put this in here. And we can put... Oh, we need basic frames. We also don't have any basic frames. Okay, we should have some iron here that I can... Big problem, big problem. Can I get the transport dock? Oh man, I need composite. Can I craft more composite? No, because I need more carbon. All right. Can I get some rocks to bring back? I need some rocks. Grab some rocks, please. All right, bring that back. Bring it back. Okay, just give me a few pieces here. Give me that. Oh, maybe this has some composite. Yes, you do. And then anyone else have some composite? No. Okay. No big deal. We're trying to craft this. We need some basic frames. Basic frames need some. This. Man, we're still short on everything. All right, let's bring this back. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Can I now go ahead and make another freight dock? Yes, I can. Let's go sort that out immediately before I forget. Okay, here's our mine. Drop the freight dock right there. Select your storage into there. Select this guy. Search the freighter. You can now also come here to Alpha. I'm going to change this name to Titanium Mine. Confirm. All right. Now the ship will also come here, pick up titanium. We also need to go ahead and set up gold and also carbon. Can't afford because I'm missing what? I am missing basic frames. Oh man, we just need titanium here, do we? I mean, don't we? Yeah, we're really low on titanium. All right, we're gonna get some more. We're gonna get some more mines. Sorry, meteors. Okay, we'll drop those in there. We don't have anything here. We do need computers. We do need nanoplating, and then we also need this. Sort. Okay. Alright, so what were we doing here? We wanted to get the Neuron blaster. That needs supercomputers, which we only have one of. Alright. The afterburner needs just basic frames. And we don't have any, because we don't have any iron. Alright, we could just steal some of this iron from here and make ourselves our own basic frames. Where are you? Deliver that. Come over here. Make the afterburner. And then we have ourselves an afterburner. What's the boost? Jet booster that dramatically increases your drone speed for a showdown. Okay, cool. We'll put that in there. That's like a dodge. Ah, cool. Love it. All right, I like that. We don't have any items here because it's just being loaded there. Okay, so now we just need to go ahead and set up our other mines. That's number one priority right now. It's set up the other mines. So what do we need for miners again? I keep forgetting. Oh, I have enough items for miner. Cool. Yeah, I have plenty. Plenty of items except for nanoplating. Okay, we're going to take that. And let's go set up our other mine. So we need a carbon mine, which is right over here. And then we also need a gold mine. Easy enough. Let's get rid of these guys. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and set up production. Miner. Let's make sure that we don't get attacked here. Modules low on power. Yes. I need a solar panel. 2 solar panels. 1, 2. Energy. Oh no. We're out of power. Select this. Align it. We might be fine without the battery, but it would be nice to get the battery. Power, battery, just needs some basic frames. It needs 5 basic frames. Alright, so you're going to go in there, and then transport, freighter dock, needs more composite. Alright, let's go find some more composite. Can I go get some more mining? Can I go get some more asteroids? Here's one. Grab it. Grab it. No, we're dying. We're dying. Okay, just leave it. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And we're good. Bring that back. Okay. Are you getting both items? Yes, you are. Very nice. What's your throughput here? 240. All right, so I'm going to take this. We probably need computers. We need nano and reinforced. Yeah. All right. So we have that. Do we need anything else? Okay. Doesn't feel like we need anything else. We just need to get those mines up and running. So the only thing we're missing now is the transport, which needs composite. Composite needs carbon. Carbon. Oh, we have plenty of composite. Cool. All right, so that means that we can now get the transport. Let's go get that over here. Where's our carbon mine? Oh, up there. I hate that purple cloud. Purple haze. All right, here we go. We're gonna drop this off right here. Let's get our transport freighter. Boom, that gets us our carbon. Nice. Okay, so now you go from here to there. This guy is going to be called our carbon mine, and then we can assign the freighter alpha to also pick up from the carbon mine, and then we just need one more thing, and that is going to be the gold mine right over there. We're gonna need another miner, which we have. Cool. Let's go just deliver that. There it is. Okay, let's just deliver this, and boom. I think some rocks are stuck underneath. Yeah. Let's deliver that over here. Let's go over here. Let's get our gold set up. Gold is right over here. All right. So resources, miner, boom. General, connector, 1, 2, 3. Transport, power. Oh no, we can't afford this because we don't have frames again. Basic frames. Okay. All right. We're going to get a storage. Can't afford that either because we also need basic frames. And then transport, nanoplating. Okay. All right, we're almost there. Nanoplating, reinforced computers. I'll take all of that. Okay. I'm going to take... What did we need? A bunch of things, right? But mostly it's this frame, which is being made into this guy right here. So I'm going to take that from you. And I guess we can make some more so we're not consuming it so fast. We should be getting enough iron now. All right. Let's get a move on. Okay. So general power. Oh my God, no, we still can't make it. We need more frames. Ah, come on, frames. What's our production here again? We're not making enough frames. Well, actually we are now, 32 out of 17. But what we're not we're not making is enough titanium. We're now producing 142 and we need 247. So this is no longer enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's add 2 more. Can't afford another one, of course. So that's fine. All right. We've got some frames right here and some more frames right here. All right. Let's bring it back. Head on over here. We do have a meteor strike coming, so we need to be on the lookout for that. But I do want to just go ahead and do this. 2 of those, 1 battery, 1 storage. Can't afford it because we're again low on frames. Can I steal? I need to steal some titanium from here, 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 here. It's just not enough, man. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough stuff. Don't have enough iron. Maybe we do have enough, but we can't transport it fast enough. Do you need to be faster here, buddy? Let's give you some resources. Just send that on over. Oh, this guy's full. So we probably need another freighter. Oh yeah, so he's definitely... Alright, he's definitely putting in work. I'm gonna have to get another freighter to help him. We could do that. Just go ahead and do this. Boom. And then beta guy, you're gonna be doing all the same route. Boom. Yeah, just go assist. Give him some assist. Okay, that should get materials flowing. What I want to do next is I want to get some more computers. I'm going to get some of these. I definitely need more. Need more iron, right? Because what is our production now for titanium? 86 consuming 50. Definitely consuming more than this. Production over this. So something's happening. Titanium ore consuming 120 out of 86. We need to... Let's help you unload here. Right? This is definitely going to help with the throughput now. Alright, what's our next objective anyway? Enhanced storage, probably something that we want to do. Let's go ahead and do that. You just need this. But we need more. More enhanced frames. Complete. Awesome. Alright, and then we can go here and then say upgrade to MK2. Now we have bigger storages. And the throughput's much higher. Can we now make the next transport? No, because we need more nanoplating. Nanoplating's over here. We have plenty. Do we have that? Transport? Yes. All set. Let's go back over here and deliver the next, or set up the next transport. So transport as well as a storage right here. You go into there. This goes into here. And now we have our gold mine. And we're going to hit save. Sweet. Both of these ships should be making their rounds now to you. And you're going to pick up gold. And then we're going to be happy. I could add another freight here. Wouldn't be a problem. 25, 5, and 1. I do need to go ahead and fix these guys so that they are pointing to the sun. Like that. Then we'll have enough power. And okay. Alright. I think we're good. We'll have the gold. We'll have everything that we need. Can I find one of these freights and tell it to copy something? Or just copy itself? Am I able to do that? This guy right here. Freight. Advanced options. Item filter. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. He's got some silicon on him. That's fine. Not a problem. We want to get a neutron laser, which needs supercomputers. We haven't made any supercomputers yet. Oh, or can we? Synthesizer, supercomputers. We just need diamonds and... Oh, that's so easy. We have plenty of diamonds. And we have plenty of storage of fiber, right? Synthesizer. Oh, yeah. We got this. We just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. This guy goes here. We will produce this one. And we got ourselves a new weapon. Nice. All right. So now we have a double laser. Nice. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do now. This guy's already sorted. We're going to come over here. And we're going to go into combat mode. And we're going to just take you out, dude. Double laser. Awesome. Oh, look at that. You can use one of these. And, oh, nice. Okay. I want to pick up this stuff, though. Here we go. Here we go. And let's just take this back. I don't want to forget about it there. Take it back for our needs, right? Where is my hub? Down here. Drop it in here. Boom. And then we're all set. Okay, so I think this is a good spot to kind of end our little first impressions video here. I think we did really, really well. Yeah, so we're making computers, we're making everything. We now have everything coming in to this dock, right? We got all the materials in here. Things are flowing. We have items. Everyone's working. Yeah, this game is really, really good, guys. And I think it's maybe worth a series on the channel. If I could put out more than one video per week, I would love to do a series, but it's been a little bit difficult, and I'm sorry about that. But if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget to always leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, leave a mention there if you have any other automation games that you would like to see me play. I really would love to try them all. There's just so many and so little time though. So until next time, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.